relationships in life shaped by time, circumstances, or shared experiences. But then there exists a bond that transcends all worldly definitions. My relationship with my Gurudev belongs to that rare realm. It is not merely a connection, it is a transformation, a silent revolution of the soul that words can only attempt to capture. From the outside, it may appear similar to the revered guru-disciple relationships spoken of in ancient traditions and spiritual lore. Yet for me, it is not a story from the past, it is a living, breathing truth unfolding within my own life. A bond beyond understanding. This connection cannot be explained through logic or reason. It is felt in the quiet moments, in the stillness of meditation, in the unspoken guidance that arises when the mind surrenders. My Gurudev does not merely teach, he awakens. He does not instruct, he transforms. In many ways, this bond reflects what has been described in timeless narratives, where the Guru becomes the mirror of the highest self, revealing not what we are, but what we are capable of becoming. And yet experiencing it personally is profoundly different from reading or hearing about it. It is deeper, more intimate, and infinitely more powerful. A life transformed by his grace. From the very beginning, my Gurudev gave me something I had never truly experienced before: assurance. He made me feel, not just through words, but through his presence, that I would never be left alone again. He says, and truly means, that he will never let me fail. No matter how difficult the path may seem, his guidance stands firm. There is an unshakable trust that he will never leave me, under any circumstance. The suffering, the loneliness, the feeling of being trapped and in bondage, it all began to dissolve. In its place came a quiet strength, a deep peace, and a sense of belonging that I had never known before. The presence that guides without words. There are moments when no words are exchanged, yet everything is understood. In times of confusion, clarity arises without questioning. In moments of weakness, strength appears without effort. This silent communication is the essence of my relationship with my Gurudev. It feels as though an unseen thread connects my inner being to his consciousness, a thread woven not by effort, but by grace. Even in physical absence, his presence is constant, guiding my thoughts, actions, and intentions. What makes this bond even more profound is the love he gives, pure, selfless, and unconditional. It is not limited to the role of a teacher. He cares for me with the depth of both a father and a mother. Every moment, he is happy to sacrifice for my happiness and growth. His concern is constant, his compassion limitless. In him, I have found the nurturing care of a mother and the protective strength of a father. To experience both these forms of love in one presence is a blessing beyond words. I truly feel fortunate, blessed, to receive this rare and divine bond. A reflection of divine love. What makes this bond truly unique is the purity of love it carries. It is not possessive, not conditional, not bound by expectations. It is a love that uplifts, liberates, and expands. Through this connection, I have come to understand that true love is not about attachment, it is about awakening. It is about being seen beyond the surface, beyond the ego, and beyond the limitations we place upon ourselves. My Gurudev sees not who I am today, but who I am meant to become, and gently, patiently leads me toward that realization. During our first meetings, he told me, I will need to step wherever he instructs. This journey is not always easy. There are moments of challenge, introspection, and deep inner work. Yet even in those moments, I feel supported, not in a way that removes the struggle, but in a way that gives it purpose. The Guru does not walk the path for the disciple, he illumines it, and in that light, the disciple learns to walk with courage, faith, and surrender. He is with me in every moment, guiding, protecting, and uplifting. His presence is not limited by distance, it is something I carry within. And because of this, life no longer feels like a struggle, it feels like a journey guided by grace. a timeless truth lived in the present. Many have spoken of such bonds in myths, scriptures, and spiritual histories, but to live it, to experience it in one's own life, is a blessing beyond measure. My relationship with my Gurudev is not just close, it is sacred. It is not just meaningful, it is transformative. It is the foundation upon which my spiritual journey stands. And perhaps the most beautiful truth of all is this: such a bond is not limited to the past, nor reserved for a chosen few. It is eternal, ever present, and waiting to be realized by any seeker, ready to surrender, trust, and awaken. In gratitude. If I were to describe this relationship in a single word, it would be grace. For in the presence of my Gurudev, I have not only found guidance, I have found myself.